You look kind of tired. It's been a rough week. Trust me, I know. You know, man, you look kind of tired. Why don't you take the day off? Why don't you take a day of rest? Just relax a little bit. I mean, I know you've got things to do, but man, you look racked. Just take the day off. Relax a little bit. I mean, you ride your bike back and forth to work. You don't need to go to the gym today. You don't really need to go. But right now, most of all, I mean, you look like you need a break. You look like you need a rest. Just take the day off. You know, that's something I've been meaning to talk to you about anyway. What's with the fitness goals? I mean, we all want to be healthy as we can, but I mean, do you think you're taking it a little bit far? Do you think you're taking it, too far? Don't you think, maybe? I mean, you ride your bike wherever you go. You don't have a car, so, you ride your bike, but that's good cardiovascular work. I mean, it'll works your legs. But I mean, don't you think you're taking this a bit far? Don't you think you're taking this a bit far? Don't you think you're taking this a bit far? I mean, have you actually thought about what effort you're putting out and what it's costing you? Have you actually really even thought about this? I mean, there's not many people in your circle of life that have got the same goals that you do. Have you ever thought about why? You ever thought about why you're the only one in your circle of life, in your circle of friends and family, why you're the only one that has these kind of goals? Have you thought about that? Do you think maybe that these goals might be a little too unrealistic? Do you know anybody else in your circle of life that's really trying to compete, that's your age, that has your particular health issues? Have you thought about this? Come on, man. Wake up. Look, I know you mean well, but you're killing yourself. I mean, look at you. I mean, you're a wreck. You're messed up. And you want to compete in a show next summer, next fall. Have you thought about that? Have you actually sat down and thought about what it would take to actually make that goal, the kind of dedication? It takes a level of dedication you don't seem to have right now. Have you thought about that? I mean, you don't even know what you're doing, and you can't get anybody to really help you the way you think that you should be helped. I mean, there are people out there that want to help, but they have lives. They can't stop and hold your hand and baby you through this. Have you thought about that? And you can't afford to pay somebody. Have you thought about that? I mean, you try, but you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do this. You don't know anything about it. You go to the gym, you lift weights the best you can, and that's all you do. I mean, you try to eat right, but it's a struggle. It's all a struggle. Is it really worth all that? Mike, I know you better than I know anybody else. I don't know how else to say this, but to just tell you, Mike, you can't do this. You're not capable. You're not able. You can't do this. Watch me.